childhood education in the Philippines. The pre-colonial period. There were no formal educational system nor schools during this period. Children received merely vocational training with their parents, travel tutors, or people with specialist rules like the Babaylan or the Philippine shaman. Philippine shamans are those people that mga katutubong manggagamot na karamihan sa kanila ay mga kababaihan. Oral traditions was the means of passing on the community's stories, songs, poems, dances, and others from generation to generations. Our ancestors used a writing system called Baybayin, which means it is one of the pre-colonial writing systems used by the early Filipinos. The term Baybayin comes from the Tagalog root word baybay, which means to spell. Spanish occupation. During this period, Spaniards brought formal education in the Philippines, through primary education would come later in the period. In fact, Spanish missionaries such as Augustinians, Franciscans, Jesuits, and Dominicans taught the local Christianities and also the Spanish language and the Spanish culture. They also provide printing presses and printed books in Spanish and Tagalog, sometimes the Baybayin. Studying before grade 1 was not yet organized. Educated adults in the community serves as preschool teachers, teaching children the cartilia, which is the premier leaflet with prayers and alphabets. For 3 to 6 months, cartilia schooling was not a requirement for all grade 1, but it is children's entry into the formal education. Formal education started in the first grade with students mostly from bourgeois families or the illustrators. Education was mostly religious and used the cartilia and Pangina de la Francia. 1863, the government started providing free public education with educational decree of 1863, which is one primary school for boys and one for girls must be established in each town. The American period. During this period, United States was a highly valued education system means of spreading Filipinos, the American cultures, and especially the English language. From 7 years old, in this period, required to register in a school in their own town or in any province. Student receives free materials. The levels of education were elementary was 4 primary years and 3 intermediate years, some secondary or high school, 4 years, and also college of tertiary. In 1901, Act Number 74 ratified the establishment of highly centralized experimental public school system. Enrollment was figures were huge and the teachers were not enough. Under the Philippine Commission brought from the United States 1,000 teachers that called Thomasites in 1901 to 1902. Thomasites were dispersed throughout the islands of any barangays. Thomasites are those teachers from United States. The same act establishment the Philippine Normal School, now the Philippine Normal University, to train aspiring Filipinos teachers. Harris Memorial School, Manila, now Harris Memorial College, the first school to open a kindergarten in 1924.